Ghost. We're on St. Louis Street right now, on the west side of Homer. My city split in half, the east side and the west side. I'm gonna take y'all back to 1990, over here in this bitch right here. 1990s, man, drug deal went bad. My father got hit with a cinder block over the head right here in this bitch. We hit two black dudes, hit him with a cinder block. He was still standing. That didn't work. We pulled out a butcher knife. Stabbed him a bunch of times with a butcher knife right here in this bitch. Left him for dead right here. Only thing that saved his life, lady right there across the street, she was watching through the window. She called 911. They ain't even rush him to Terrebonne General. They rushed him to New Orleans. And they said he'll be a vegetable, you know what I'm saying, for the rest of his life. He'll never walk again, talk again. But, you know, he recovered, miraculously recovered. But he wasn't never the same, if you know what I mean. He recovered, but he wasn't the same. And Ghost making this message right now, it's not even really for the adults, man. It's about, I made this video once before, but the audio quality was fucked up, so we out here, we're making it again. You know, I'm telling y'all my story a little bit through my music and through these books. But like I say, this ain't for the adults, man. This is for that 12-year-old somewhere, that 13-year-old somewhere, sitting somewhere, man. When you hear Ghost talking negative, man, know one thing, man. Not in no way, shape, or form am I glorifying that shit. You know, if anything, you could take a negative and turn it into a positive, man. Somebody came out here right now and blew my brains away, blew it on the sidewalk. You could turn around and say, I ain't had no fucking brains anyway, they were useless. You just turn a negative into a positive, you know. That ain't the best analogy, but you get what I'm saying, man. I'm not glorifying that shit in no way, shape, or form, man. So, you know, if you're 13 years old, man, you got your whole life ahead of you. You know, you got a lot of life experiences you ain't lived yet. I'm telling you, man, you got the same mind I had. You know, you got a military mind and you like guns and war like I did. Don't apply that shit to the streets, dog. Don't apply that shit to the streets. You know, apply it to the military. You know, get some ambition in you and apply it to your schooling and see where it's gonna take you. Cause you know, you follow the same road I went down. You know, when I was, you know, in my situation, you know, I ain't never had a problem with addiction and drugs because I learned from my parents' mistakes. But me not having nothing, I didn't have nothing to lose. So I was I was suicidal. I don't give a fuck attitude. So you know, I don't hide it from the world. They know I've been in trouble and I've been to the other side. But I feel like, you know, somebody who been to the other side, it holds more weight for me to tell you, you know, I know what you're going through and stay away from that shit. And somebody ain't never lived that, ain't never lived the same life as you, telling you I know what you're going through, stay away from that. It don't hold as much weight, you know. If a drug addict is telling if somebody who ain't never did drugs telling a drug addict stay away from drugs, drug addict ain't gonna listen to them, you know. So I can't really preach to y'all about not doing drugs. I can't really preach to y'all, period. And that's why I'm not out here preaching, because, you know, it could get negative real fucking fast. But I'm telling y'all, man, if y'all young and y'all coming up, man, stay in school, stay away from the gang. Most of the time you join, I know how you felt. You ain't got no family, you ain't got no love, that's where you find it. Painting, slanging, and banging. But, you know, like I say, when I tell positive, you know, if anything, I'm trying to be a positive dude. But when I talk negative, it's not really that I'm glorifying the shit. I'm just, you know, in a sense, kind of testifying to my story and what I've been through. And you could take that and learn from me, and learn from my mistakes, and learn from other artists who was a reflection of the community. And you hear them talking about it, you know, don't follow behind them. Be yourself and learn from other people's mistakes, you know. And we short on time, so I'm gonna cut this video short. I'm gonna be making